Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Lions franchise. Today, we're gonna play the Green Bay Packers. This is the number 1 defense in the league, and the Lions are ranked at number 4 at offense. While DeAndre Swift is pretty unhappy that he doesn't get the ball more, so I'm not gonna promise him anything, but I'm still gonna give him the ball so that he can get some extra XP and some morale. Now for contracts, we have Arcega-Whiteside's contract. He wanted more money, $53 million over 4 years, and he is going to take it. He is the number 1 wideout, and he is a chain mover. Another player is Frank Ragnow. He wanted more money as well, so I'm gonna offer $2 million over the fair offer, and he accepts that deal. 3-year offer, $33 million. For TJ Hawkinson, I haven't offered to him yet, but he wants some $26 million, and he accepts my offer. So 3 key players in our offense are staying in Detroit. The Green Bay Packers are quarterbacked by Aaron Rodgers. The running back is Aaron Jones. And they lost Marquez Valdes-Scantling, but they got Michael Gallup from the Cowboys in free agency. And he's a pretty good deep threat. He has really good catching ratings and deep and medium route running. Kenny Clark in the middle of this defense is gonna be a problem, a huge problem. And both Smiths are still in that defense, so that is what makes this one the number 1 defense in the revenge game for Jaire Alexander. He's gonna play against the Packers for the first time today. Welcome to Ford Field. Matt Prater sends this game underway, and second-year corner Sean Cadet takes a knee in the end zone. First play, multiple tight ends on the field. It's a jet sweep for Davante Adams, and he has about 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Aaron Jones up the middle, huge opening, and he is going down at midfield. That is a 17-yard run. Now they go empty backfield. 2nd and 10. Rodgers has some time, and he throws it to the outside, complete to Davante Adams, 21-yard reception. In field goal range now. Aaron Jones gets up the middle. That is an 8-yard pickup on 2nd and 6. Motion for Josiah DeWara from the 17. Aaron Jones gets the handoff, and he has an open running lane, 10 yards, first down. And there's a quick throw to tight end Jace Sternberger, who's brought down by Luke Wagner, just shy of the goal line. 2 tight ends and fullback onto the field. And to the other side, there is Aaron Jones, and he went brain dead. Got tackled by Terrence Rodriguez for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and goal from the 4. Rodgers has all the time in the world, and there is a man open. That is Davante Adams for the first score of the day. Davante Adams is a huge problem, but every time he makes a catch, it's not in the coverage of Jaire Alexander. Jeff Gladney with the tackle there in the end zone, but didn't help anything. And there is a man open for Stafford. He takes the field, and there is TJ Hawkinson with a 10-yard gain. DeAndre Swift going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 8. They go empty backfield, and there's a man open downfield. It's Lindell Thierry, but it almost got picked off by Darnell Savage. That was 3rd and long, so the Lions punt it back to the Packers, and there is Jay Sternberger who lost the football. Carlos Jefferson trying to return it a couple of yards, but there is a booth review, and as you can see, that knee was down long before he lost the football. 11 personnel for Rodgers, and he has a man open downfield. It's Davante Adams, and he's tackled after about a 40-yard reception. He's tackled by Jeff Chaney. 2nd and 8 for Rodgers. He moves back and even further back until he goes down. It's Carlos Jefferson in the backfield with the coverage sack. Trips to the right, and Rodgers has a man open on 3rd and 22. It's a dump off, gaining a couple of yards, and Jair Alexander makes a tackle for 4th down and a 54-yard field goal try. Kick is up, and it is off the goalpost. No good. So the Lions take over at the 46, and DeAndre Swift gets upfield. Has a nice opening, but there is a flag down. And this one is coming back. It's a holding against fullback Tyrese Spence. 2nd and 12, TJ Hawkinson in motion. It's a handoff to DeAndre Swift, and he goes about 5 yards before he's tackled. So 3rd and 7. And over the middle, it's Tyrone Shepard, but he couldn't hang on to the ball. They have to punt the football back to the Packers, and there is tight end Jay Sternberger, and he has about 9 yards on the run. 3rd and 1, 2 tight ends and a fullback on the field, and there is Aaron Jones, and he has a 1st down and 6 yards on 3rd and 1. Empty backfield for Aaron Rodgers. Trips to the right, and he throws it up. And there is Jay Sternberger, and he is not gone. He's caught by Jeff Chaney. But he had a 66-yard reception there. And there's a handoff on the jet sweep to Michael Gallup, but he goes nowhere. Nice TFL for Terrence Rodriguez. 2nd and 11. They hand it off to Aaron Jones. He runs up the middle, jukes out a defender, and has 8 yards before he's tackled by Luke Wagner. 3rd and 3. And there is Rodgers having a lot of time, and in the back of the end zone, it's Davante Adams for his 2nd score of the day. What a great catch in the back of the end zone. Rodgers had some hours to throw there before pressure got there. And there is a nice one-hander for Davante Adams, dragging his feet. From the 16 now, Stafford passes it to Calvin Short, and he gets to the outside using that dynamic speed, 15 yards on the drag. 2nd and 7, motion for Calvin Short. Quick pass to the outside, and there's a lot of running room. And he runs it down the sideline, and that is about a 24-yard reception. What a nice play. 2nd and 10 for Stafford. There is DeAndre Swift, and he's going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 8. Stafford over the middle, but it's broken up. And there is a 59-yard field goal try for Matt Prater. And this one is no good. Wide left. 2 tight ends and fullback onto the field. Aaron Jones gets to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, gets even further ahead, breaks another tackle, and he's into the end zone for a Packers touchdown. What just happened? What are you doing? Why is tackling such a weakness for this defense? breaking 3 tackles on the way to the end zone. 21-zip. DeAndre Swift going absolutely nowhere. 7 rushes, 14 yards. Stafford, quick throw to TJ Hawkinson. Finally a good play. And he got about 15 yards. 4 minutes left in this quarter. DeAndre Swift getting up to the left, and he has 3 yards, but it's absolutely not a whole lot. 3rd and 6. Stafford moves around, nobody's open, and he goes down. Willie Henry with the sack. 11 personnel for Rodgers, and he has Darian Taylor. He gets 5 yards. 2nd and 4. Close formation, and to the outside, he dumps it off to Aaron Jones, and he has a first down. And the 2-minute warning is right here. 21-0 still, and the Packers can go up even further. And he has lots of time. Davante Adams is hit, but hangs on for a 5-yard reception. Empty backfield, and he throws it down the middle. There is Michael Gallup, and he has a nice first down. That is about 22 yards. Aaron Rodgers, empty backfield once again. Throwing it short, dumping it off to Michael Gallup. And there's a couple yards. But 3rd and 5 now. And the Packers take a timeout. Rodgers has a lot of time. Dumps it off to the outside. And now the tackle is made by Addison Wheaton. 4th down. The Lions take a timeout. Finally, they got a break. But a 58-yard try for Joey Sly, and it is no good. Wide right. So the Lions are onto the field. And Stafford throws it down the field. There is Calvin Short, but it is no good. Broken up. Motion for Lindell Thierry. And he gets to the outside. Nice block by Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets out of bounds, 13 yards on the RPO. Quick screen for Calvin Short. He has some room, and he gets out of bounds with a 10-yard reception. 1st and 10, Stafford has some time, but pressure is getting there, and to the outside. On the comeback, it's Arcega-Whiteside. And there is his deal once again, $53 million over 4 years. The Lions take a timeout here. 11 personnel. Bootleg fake, and he throws it to Calvin Short, and that is a Lions touchdown. What a catch for Calvin Short. Nice touchdown here. Finally, something good happening for this offense. It has been a dreadful offensive day, and actually for the defense as well. That game was terrible by the defense. Rodgers at 11 seconds, they just run it up the middle. And they are content letting this clock run out. Now, of course, if you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Lions franchise and ring the bell for notifications. And looking at the stats, it looks absolutely terrifying for the Lions. That looks really bad. But let's look at the games around the league. The Vikings were playing the Dallas Cowboys, and they got obliterated. Kirk Cousins is not doing it anymore. Amari Cooper with a really nice day. And the Washington football team, after this weekend, are the only unbeaten team remaining at 4-0. They beat Christopher Barkley, who had 2 picks and a rough day. Now, to begin this 3rd quarter, DeAndre Swift gets nowhere. And Stafford moves around, throws it to the outside, and he is off the mark for Arcega-Whiteside. You have to get that. 3rd and 7, you need to get that one. 2nd and 6, over the middle. Jace Sternberger, wide open, and he's getting downfield in a hurry. What a catch and run of 53 yards. Jace Sternberger. Empty backfield now for Aaron Rodgers. And he moves around, has lots of time. Everything's covered, but then there's a man open, and that is a catch at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And he has a man open. No, he does not. Tracy Walker is taking it back. And there is pursuit given by Darian Taylor and Michael Gallup, but they are not going to catch up. It is a pick six, 96-yard touchdown for Tracy Walker. His first big play of this series, actually. He's not having the picks or the forced fumbles we hoped for, but this time he picks it off just right in front of Jace Sternberger and gets it back all the way. So this game is a one-score game once again. Jace Sternberger here has about 9 yards on first down, 2 tight ends and a fullback onto the field. DeGuara in motion. And there is Aaron Jones getting upfield, and he has 7 yards on second and short. Motion, and this is a handoff to Aaron Jones. And he's getting up the middle, breaking tackles, 13 yards. 2 tight ends and a fullback onto the field. And Aaron Jones is breaking another tackle, and he has about 2 yards. But 3rd and 8 now for Rodgers, and he has a man open. It's Michael Gallup over the middle, first down. Inside the red zone now, motion for Gallup. And Rodgers has some time, and it eventually does not run out because he gets rid of it to Michael Gallup. But 3-yard gain. Rodgers has a man open there on the drag. That is a catch and about 6 yards. So 3rd and 4. And in the back of the end zone, it's Jace Sternberger, the tight end, with the Packers touchdown. Nice play by the tight end, dragging his feet. We'll look at this one once again. What a great job dragging his toes. 11 personnel for Matthew Stafford. And finally, there is some running room. 7 yards up the middle. 3rd and 3. Empty backfield for Stafford. And he gets rid of it. There is Calvin Short. 5 yards. First down, Lions. 2nd and 12 now. And there is Arcega-Whiteside, but he's tackled for a loss. 3rd and 13. 11 personnel. Blitz is getting there. Stafford gets rid of it, but it's almost picked off anyway. 4th and 13, and they have to punt the football back to Green Bay. Rodgers has some time. On the tight end corner, there is a man open, and that is a first down and 20 yards. Close formation for Rodgers, and he has a dump off to the outside, and that is a first down, 9 yards. Aaron Jones up the middle, and he gets about 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And this is a stretch to the outside, but he goes nowhere. Jair Alexander and Justin Gunter combining on the TFL. 3rd and 4. Trips to the right. And he has a man open. It's Michael Gallup. That is 21 yards. This defense cannot get off the field. 2nd and 7. And there's a dump off to Darian Taylor, who has about 7 yards. So 3rd and 2. Aaron Rodgers in the back of the end zone, and that is a Packers touchdown. And again, it's Jace Sternberger dragging his feet. There is a booth review, however. Let's watch this one back. And that is an absolute picture-perfect catch. In the back of the end zone, not a single blade of white grass is touched. DeAndre Swift up the middle. He gets about 3. 3rd and 7. Another tough 3rd down. And over the middle, it's Arcega-Whiteside, but in double coverage, he cannot hang on. 4th down. They have to go for it. And there's a man open. He had 2-step separation, and Stafford threw it behind him so it could get broken up. Stafford just got benched. Aaron Jones is tackled here. Finally a good run stop by Justin Gunter. 3rd and 8. You need to get off the field here. And there's a man open, and Tracy Walker went for the pick, while Michael Gallup has himself the first receiving touchdown of this game. Nice catch. Tracy Walker, you cannot go for the pick there. You need to go for the tackle, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. And there is TJ Hawkinson, open field, 23 yards. Tyler Kingsbury with his first completion in this game. 2nd and 10. Kerryon Johnson breaking a tackle and still going nowhere. This running game is awful. 3rd and 10. Over the middle, it's TJ Hawkinson, and he has another catch, 15 yards this time. Kingsbury motions Arcega-Whiteside. And on the RPO, he throws it to the outside. Arcega-Whiteside has some room, and he gets the first down. Motion now. It's a handoff to Calvin Short, and it goes absolutely nowhere. This running game is terrible. This O-line is terrible. This game is going to have consequences. And Tyler Kingsbury is off the mark here. 4th and 9, they got to go for it. Down 4 touchdowns, and TJ Hawkinson cannot hang on. Tyler Kingsbury threw it to the exact right spot. Man, this is so disappointing. And there goes Aaron Jones. And he breaks a tackle. And he's into the open field. And he is finally brought down at the 2-yard line. 73-yard run for Aaron Jones. And they hand it off to Aaron Jones again. And he has another touchdown. What a game for the Packers. 49-14. Kingsbury gets the screen off, and there is Calvin Short juking out 2 people. Bootleg fake for Kingsbury. He gets rid of it, throws it down the field, and there is Lindell Thierry with a 44-yard reception. 6'5", just goes up and gets it. 1 minute 10 on the clock. Short throw to Lindell Thierry. He has another first down, 14 yards for him. Kingsbury looks in command. And there is Kerryon Johnson. Running game still not going anywhere. Play action, bootleg, and he goes down. But the flag is down as well. And that one is coming back for the Packers. First down and goal. For a face mask, and Kingsbury goes down once again. This time it's the other Smith. 3rd and goal for Kingsbury. And he has a man open. It's Arcega-Whiteside, but a flag is down. Nice catch for Arcega-Whiteside. That is a 15-yard connection. It's John Wise with the holding, but the Packers declined it. 4th and 3. And they are going for it. And this is a touchdown for Arcega-Whiteside. Tyler Kingsbury looks a lot better than Matt Stafford right now. But this game is over, and it was brutal. That was the toughest game I've ever had to play on Madden. It just did not work out at all. The line stood no chance here. No chance at all. And this game is gonna have some consequences to be followed. The yardage numbers look absolutely terrible. Aaron Rodgers dissecting this defense. And Aaron Jones, 242 on the ground. What the Tyler Kingsbury, he looked a lot better. He had 2 drives, and he put 7 points on the board, while Stafford had the entire game and put 7 points on the board. Tracy Walker put 7 points on the board. Rodgers, 400 yards, 93% completion percentage. Kingsbury looked a lot better than Stafford at this point, so tell me, who do you want to see next week? Aaron Jones, 228 and 2 scores. What a fantasy day. We need to stop these running games. DeAndre Swift, horrifying. Kerryon Johnson and Calvin Short couldn't go anywhere either. Jay Sternberger, 171 and 2 scores in the air. And 2 nice scores at that. Some dragging toes here. Calvin Short had a nice day receiving, but considering Lindell Thierry, 3 receptions, 71 yards. Whiteside, 7 catches, 40 yards, 1 score. This O-line was absolutely terrible. Justin Gunter had 15 tackles. Jordan Whitehead had 11. Luke Wagner had 10 tackles. For TFLs, Akala Witherspoon, Terrence Rodriguez, Jair Alexander, and Gerald Lindley had each 2. QB sacks, the only Lion to get after it, Carlos Jefferson. This defensive front of the Packers is absolutely terrifying, and we need to work on that. Trey Flowers had a pretty terrible game. He gets an upgrade here, pretty weak one at that. Probably going to be the last upgrade of his career. 89 power moves should get you somewhere, but it didn't. Calvin Short, pretty weak upgrade here. He is an 85 overall now. Clyde Farr, his season is being terrible, but I don't really see an alternative, so he's probably going to be still on the field. DeAndre Swift, I gave him the ball, and he didn't do anything with it. He didn't even break the tackles of corners and safeties. If you didn't do that, yeah, he's one of the casualties of this game. Trey Flowers is pissed that the losing streak is here. 3 games in a row now, and the Vikings are coming back. Now we need to get the linebacker core up for some challenge, and we have to hold the Vikings to less than 50 yards. I don't know how we are gonna pull that off. The division looks as you can see here. Vikings 3-1, Packers 3-1. Vikings lost this game. We are 1-3. The Bears are 1-3. And at this point, I think this is probably another lost season because run defense is absolutely terrible. We need to do something about that. The problem is we have so many young players that still need to develop. So I think next year it's going to be a lot better just by developing the players we have. But of course, still there is lacking a true 3-down linebacker that can do it all, like Miles Jack or Luke Kuechly or Bobby Wagner. Still lacking in this team. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Lions franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.